and muy buenos dias from Tenerife again. I am super excited because we are in front of the Siam Park, which is the biggest water park here in Europe, and we are going to enter it in just a little bit. And of course I'm going to take you with me. I will show you all the slides and everything you can do in the park, so let's go and join me for this exciting adventure. One little hint at the beginning, I highly recommend you to come here early because it's 9:30 and there are already a lot of people here in the line. Also, you can get your tickets in advance. I'm going to leave you a link in the description below where you can buy your entry tickets. And another hint, there is a free parking that is close to the park. You have to walk about 2 minutes, so it's super close. Otherwise, there's one right in front of the park, but that one would cost you 7 euros. So 2 minutes of walking and you can park your car for free. To enter the park was pretty quickly. We waited for like 3 minutes after it opened and already got into the park. So it definitely is good to have the ticket in advance because you will be way faster. Now it's time to find a locker and then we are free to go into the water. First impression of the park, it's huge, that's for sure. I was a little bit worried because the line in front of the park was enormous. It was super long, but now we are inside of the park and like everybody is going into different directions, and so far it doesn't feel super crowded. We will see how it gets later. I'm sure there will be more and more people coming. We now found our lockers. We are going to leave our stuff there and then let's continue to the first slides. We just rented a locker. It cost us 7 euros, and you can also rent shoes or even a wetsuit if you want to. And then we changed. You can also buy a fast track ticket where you rent the lockers. That would cost you an additional amount of 28 euros. I would actually recommend this if you are coming here during high season. I am here a little bit before Christmas. It's definitely low season here on Tenerife. And also I am here during the week, so I am hoping that it's not getting too crowded, but to avoid super long lines during the summer, I would actually recommend you to buy a fast track ticket. Anyway, we changed and we are on our way to the first slide and I'm so excited! We are going up to the first slide, which is called the Giant. And let's see how high it is. We got a little swimming ring with us. Ooh. Let's get started.
The Siam Park is a beautifully organized park with attractions for everybody. Lots of slides include tubes, some of them are really made for everyone, while others are a little bit more exciting. It is definitely fun to try them all out. For those who are in need to relax a little bit, there's also an option to go tubing on the river that will take you through the park. Besides that, there's also an area made for kids only.
We are taking a little walk through the park now. It's time to have some lunch. There's a lot of things here in the park beside the slides. There are a lot of places where you can get some rest. There are 2 beaches. We are going to one of those beaches now. There's also a lot of restaurants and even a small supermarket and souvenir shops, of course. We brought our own food, but just in case you forgot something or you are more hungry than expected, don't worry, you can get everything here. So now we are going to find a calm place on the beach, get some rest, soak in some sun and have our lunch. We chose the Siam beach to have our lunch. Here in this beach there's actually artificial waves as you can see, so that's actually super fun. And also it is quite crowded already, but there are still a few free sunbeds here, so we can take a little bit of a break here and have some rest and then maybe later get into the water. We are about to get up the Tower of Power, which is the highest slide here in the park. It is one of the main attractions, definitely. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous and I'm going to try to film this, but we'll see how it works out. The people are coming down there super quickly and then they go below a pool where you can see like fishes, and I think there's a shark in there. And well, we'll see how it goes, right?
I'm not going to lie, going up there was probably the scariest thing that I did that day. And I wasn't even so sure anymore if I wanted to do that. But once you're up there, there's only one way down.
Okay, this is definitely a must for all adrenaline junkies. That was super exciting. The tower itself has a height of 90 meters, and once you fall, it actually feels like a free fall. I was shaking. I was even thinking about not doing it. You go through that pool with fishes and everything, but honestly I didn't see anything. I was just like that with my eyes closed, and I just prayed that it would be over soon. But it was fun. It was super exciting. I'm glad that I did it. I'm sure this is probably the most exciting slide that we can find here in the park. So if you are up for adrenaline, go for it for sure. Alright, it's getting late and it is about time to pack up our stuff and return. For me, seriously, this was the funniest theme park I have ever been to so far. I really enjoyed it. My favorite slide was the Saifa. That one you must do if you come here to the Siam Park. It was super fun and well, quite exciting actually. I liked it a lot. About the fast track pass, I can only tell you that for me, honestly, it would have bothered me if I would have bought it, because the longest time I waited was about 10 minutes, I would say maximum. So during off season and during the week, it definitely is not worth it buying it, I would say. But during high season, I can imagine that it will be worth it to pay that extra amount of money. But that is of course up to you. As mentioned before, you can get it only here in the park. You cannot buy the fast track pass in advance. Anyway, make sure to put the Siam Park on your bucket list for your trip here to Tenerife. It is amazing and it's a lot of fun, so make sure to check out their website and get your tickets. I think I do deserve a little thumbs up just for going down the Tower of Power, right? So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel to not miss out on any further videos here from Tenerife, and I hopefully see you in the next one.